Hello again everyone, thanks for tuning back in to watch me answer all your lovely questions. I suppose I'd better just get straight into it really. Question 1. I'm 24, I'm going to be 25 on the 25th of August this year. Just, you know, a little hint there. It depends. Linda might be getting a new job, which means I won't be living in the same flat as her, so that means that there won't be many videos of us scaring each other. But if you want to see her scare me, just fucking watch. I'm never going to be able to go down the stairs at work ever again.
For God's sake! Jesus Christ, I hate you so much, I can't believe.
No. Yes, I love Minecraft. It's one of my favourite games, and I'm playing quite a lot of Minecraft at the moment with my brother. And because of that, that means that there are lots of sort of jumpy, scary bits whenever creepers jump out or he makes me jump and things like that. So, I reckon I'll put up like a montage video of some of the scares, or I might put up some more videos of me playing by myself. I don't know, we'll see how it happens, but there will be more Minecraft, yes. No, really. I mean, Amnesia Custom Stories, for the most part, are shit. They mostly are just really badly made things. No customization in there at all. So no, I probably won't do any. I might do one or two if there's a really good one. I know someone said Baldo's Discovery or something like that was really good, or something like that. So you never know, maybe in the future one of those, but for now, it's not high up on my list. No, I haven't played Condemned, but it's quite high up on the list. Just gonna say that. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Yes, I do. It's on the list. It's not as high up as other things, but it is on the list. I don't like Star Wars. I like Star Trek, The Next Generation, none of the other Star Trek, just The Next Generation. But Star Wars never really held much appeal for me. I don't like the films, I don't like the games, I don't like the world. You know, it looks alright, but it's never been something that interested me. Nintendo Wii, yes I have played it. I've played that, well I've played like one level of that Grudge game, and that's scary as fuck, so I'm going to have to do that for YouTube at some point. So that's on the list. But yeah, no, I mean the Wii's good fun. It's a nice sort of casual, let's play something together as a family kind of game, and I mess about with some really shit games on there, it's good fun. My favourite Pokemon, ooh, that's a tough one. I played Pokemon for years. My original favourite used to be Mr. Mime, for no reason, just because I thought he was awesome, he looked cool. But no, also Eevee evolutions are really awesome as well. I love all the Eevee evolutions. I'm not a furry, but I love all of them. Yeah, thanks for that compliment. Compared to the actual Sound of Music, I mean, oh my god, wow, thank you. Yeah, I do plan on doing a bit of Edelweiss without all the screaming. You'll see how that works out soon, but yeah, for now, here's a little taster. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Bless my homeland forever. Anyway, back down to the other questions that you asked. I am a no, I'm not a singer. I do backing vocals in the band that I'm in, but I do enjoy singing. Like if I ever get the chance, I'm on my own in the car or in the flat or whatever, I'll try and sing because I enjoy it. I don't plan on pursuing a career in singing, but again, thank you for the compliment. Jesus, I'm blushing here. Yes, is the short answer. Fucking love Doom 2, so I'm happy to play a scary mod of it. No, I haven't become immune to fear, as if you watch any of my videos you'll see I appear to be getting worse. So, great. I do enjoy making the videos, and I think I get two things out of it. One, I'm very obsessive when it comes to numbers and statistics and that kind of thing. So watching all of my little view counters go up on YouTube and channel views and subscribers and everything, I love that. I love seeing all of the numbers basically. I'm obsessed. But obviously that's not the only reason I do it. The main reason I do these videos is because I enjoy playing games. I'm a gamer. I love giving all of these videos to you guys and trying to think of fun new things that I can do. Just being a bit creative and, you know, letting you experience what I experience. So there you go. Why the fuck would I play Luigi's Mansion? I mean seriously, it's like the least scary game ever. Maybe if... well, it's not even on PC, is it? No, I'm not going to do it. Sorry, I'm not going to do a Let's Play of Luigi's Mansion. Yes, I will. But I'm going to wait quite a while before I play Dead Space 2. I've got it, I've bought it, it's ready to go. But I'm not going to play it yet because, well, I'm not sick of Dead Space, but I have played a lot of it. There's probably going to be about another 3 or 4 videos left, judging on how much of the game I've got left. So I want to do some other stuff first. I'm never going to be able to go down the stairs at work ever again.
For God's sake! Jesus Christ!
I used to support Liverpool when I was at school. It was a very arbitrary decision. Everyone supported the football team, so I had to choose one, and I liked the colour red at the time, so I thought, fuck it, I'm not choosing Manchester United because that's who everyone chooses, so I'm going to choose to support Liverpool. I don't like Premier League football, or any kind of league football anymore, because, sorry, soccer. We're talking about soccer for all my American friends. No, I don't really like football that much. The only football I watch is the international stuff, so I support England, basically. As far as American football is concerned, I haven't got a clue, I'm sorry, if that's what you were asking. Okay, let's answer these in separate bits. So, I have been with Linda since the 3rd of November 2006. It's been, what, so that's 5.5 years now, I think? No, she's my girlfriend, she's not my wife. We met at university. I was stoned and walking down a hill, and she was drunk coming back up the same hill, and it was the first week of university, and we were all sort of like, oh hi, how are you? Oh yeah, who are you? Where do you live? What course are you doing? And so on, and you know, we found out that we lived back home, we lived quite close to each other, so it was like, oh wow, you know, and we had lots in common, and then yeah, we just got to liking each other. What sort of music interests you, and how do you approach it when you were listening to it? That's an interesting question, the second half of that. How do you approach it when you were listening to it? The sort of music that interests me is any music that makes me sort of listen and go, oh, what do they do there? Or, you know, oh, that's really cool, that's very, you know, very different. I wouldn't have thought of doing that myself, that kind of thing. So, you know, whether it's metal or rock or classical music or jazz or J-pop even, Yeah, we'll cover that later, but no matter what it is, if it's something that makes me think, oh yeah, you know, that's interesting, then yeah, that's how I listen to it. The way I approach it when I listen to it is basically the same way. You know, I'll listen to an album from start to finish. I like to hear how it all develops over the entire album, kind of thing. I do have nightmares. They're horrible. One nightmare that I remember, and that if I ever make a horror film, this is going to be a scene in it. It was based on, you've probably all seen the film The Grudge, or Ju-on, The Grudge. Oh, yuck, it's all horrible. I'm getting chills. But I had a dream kind of like that. I was in this really dark house, and I'd gone up the stairs into this small dark bedroom. It was just like wooden floors, really grimy, horrible walls, and the window was really dark and barred. And just sitting on like a filthy cot or bed in the corner was a woman, like an old woman kind of thing, with her... she had really sort of tight skin, but it was wrinkly and tight at the same time, and she had a hood drawn over her like that, and she was cradling this thing in her arms. And every time I tried to get close to this thing so I could look at it, I got further away. And it kept on going on like that for a while, but the thing she was cradling kept on crying louder and louder and louder. And it was sort of like that horrible, you know, but also a really sort of kind of noise. It was horrific, and it just got more and more. And then she sort of looked up at me and pointed like that at me. And I couldn't see her face properly, and she didn't have any eyes, that's all I could see. And then the baby, whatever thing it was, just sort of reached out an arm like that, and then put its head up and just stared at me as well. And then it sort of appeared like there and screamed, and then I woke up screaming. So yeah, that was a fucking horrible, horrible dream, but I do have them like that sometimes, and it's not fun. So yeah, sweet dreams tonight. I should write creepypasta. I don't know what DC is, downloadable content? I don't know what you mean, but Afraid of Monsters I have heard of, and I will be playing it at some point. No, of course I didn't. I uploaded it, it was like the third video I'd ever uploaded. I decided, yeah, let's just film my reactions, you know, I won't bother setting up fraps or anything because I couldn't be asked at the time. That's how much I didn't think it would take off. So I filmed myself doing it and then uploaded it, and you know, I got a few views and some people watched it, and yeah, I got a couple of thousand views, and I was like, oh wow, you know, a couple of thousand views, that's great. And then it was featured on some blog in Brazil or something like that, or it was on Reddit at some point as well. And overnight I got like 20,000 views, and then from then on it just had basically 1,000 views per day on that video, and that's for the last 3 years, you know. Before, oh, maybe it's 4 years, I don't know. It's been 5 years since I uploaded it. Here, you've got all of the specs for my current PC, and just here, you've got all the specs for my PC that should be coming in the next 2 weeks. Woohoo! I'll set up fraps, I'll record it all in full HD. I'll record myself with the camera that I'm using now. Then I will take all of that footage, put it all into, I currently use Power Director 9. I should probably not use that anymore. I'm learning Premiere, but you know, for now Power Director does what I want it to. So I'm using that, and I put all of the video into there, and I synchronize it all up, and then I go through it and edit bits, add transitions, edit the volume levels, add titles, just everything, you know. I do that, add the preview at the end, Facebook and Twitter, you know, all that kind of stuff. So no real preparation is required, but it does take a long time. I mean, I'd say each video, if you work it out, takes probably about 3 hours of work. Maybe a bit less, 2 hours. It's a big thing to do, so it's not easy, but I love doing it. It's great fun. too many. I've had so many scary experiences in games, scary experiences where people jump out at me, where I jump at spiders. Oh, I hate spiders. I went to see a play called Ghost Stories at the theatre in London. It was so well done and it was so scary. You wouldn't think in the theatre it would be scary, but seriously. I wish I'd filmed myself at that theatre, because it was... If you ever get the chance and it comes back, go and see it because it's worth it, or if it comes out on DVD. 3 very different questions there. No, I've never seen a ghost. Curry and or pizza. Actually not and. Yeah, curry or pizza. Yum yum yum. What kind of music do you like? Okay, well I sort of answered this in the last question, but not really. So, the kind of music I like is stuff that interests me, like I say. In terms of genre, I mostly listen at the moment, it's not even a genre, to a band called Dream Theater. You may have heard of them, you may not. If you haven't, I suggest you listen to them because they are fantastic. They're my favourite band. I think they're incredible. Everything, or most of the stuff they do is just mind-blowing. Other music I listen to, I play a lot of jazz in the band, so I like listening to jazz sometimes. You know, funk, Tower of Power kind of stuff. Soul kind of music as well. I even like a bit of J-pop every now and again, you know, Morning Musume, W, only when I'm just feeling in a fun mood. Apart from that, you know, some classical music I enjoy, but otherwise, yeah, mainly it's just sort of the progressive metal kind of scene. You know, Symphony X I quite like as well, but not anywhere near as much as Dream Theater. Dream Theater are gods, let's just put it at that. No, I don't believe in the paranormal really. Thought, right, I'm lying in bed, and then what you've got to do is just clear your mind out and just start asking, is anybody there? And just say that, you know, over and over again, very silent, very calm, very quiet, and just keep saying, is anybody there? Not long after I was doing that, I mean, it's probably nothing. I mean, like I said, I don't really believe in the paranormal, but while I was doing that, at one point I just felt, I felt fine for ages, and then I suddenly felt just pure terror running through me, like down my spine and in my arms, and just, I felt like I had to stop doing that and turn the light back on. It was horrible. So it was probably just me getting all worked up over nothing, but you never know. So I've never really had a paranormal experience. That's the only time I've ever really done anything like that, so yeah. Yes, I play Minecraft mostly. I love Minecraft. I play in my own worlds, and I play in worlds with my brother and with a couple of other people as well sometimes. I also play a bit of Orcs Must Die, you know, a nice bit of easy going stuff. Battlefield 3 I got and play that. Left 4 Dead 2 I love. I think that's a fantastic game. I'll probably do some videos of that. Dragon Age 2 I play a little bit on the Xbox. I don't play WoW anymore, and I don't play any big MMORPGs. You're right, it means fuck it, like, fuck it. So obviously when I said I'm sweating like a busser meg, that makes no sense. I'm sweating like a fuck it. I used to work with some Hungarian guys. They taught me some Hungarian swear words. So Bussameg was the best one. I never really understood what it meant, because they used to say, oh, you just say Bussameg, Bussameg. So I thought it was a noun, so I used to say, oh, you're such a Bussameg. Oh, I'm such a Bussameg, sorry. You know, things like that. Not knowing that that was grammatically wrong, and it kind of stuck, so I just say it occasionally. Bussameg to all my Hungarian fans. Oh yeah, who's a bichaba? I don't believe in ghosts or paranormal at all, really. Like I say, I don't discount it. I don't say I completely don't believe. I'm willing to accept if there is something and it proves itself to me, then yeah, I'll believe it. So that doesn't affect me really in video games. I am afraid of ghosts. Even though I don't believe in them, I'm fucking terrified of ghosts. It started as a hobby 7 years ago. We are a jazz and soul function band. So function band is a type of band that goes around the country to different places like hotels and function halls and things like that. And we play mostly at weddings, corporate events, and mostly weddings, like I say. So we go around and do all of that. We play lots of jazz and big band, some jive music, soul, disco, some funk, that kind of stuff. So it's really, really cool. We love doing it. And because it's a function band, I earn quite a bit of money through it. You know, it's not enough to live off at the moment. It could be a full-time living if we all wanted to do it. But I've got other things in my life that I'm doing, like these videos. Not that that's a career thing, but I do have a full-time job, and so do other people. They've got other commitments, so it's not a full-time thing. Bass is my main instrument. I do backing vocals in the band, so I do sing, but it's not my main thing. I'm going to do a musical video related to scary games. Yes, you've given it away. Well done. Yes, I believe it's called Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs, and yes, I will play it as soon as it comes out. I do enjoy playing them. It takes a lot of courage to go and sit down at the computer in the dark and start playing, but once I'm in it, it's a bit better. SCP, you know, that was horrible. I didn't enjoy that at all. I enjoy watching your reactions, and I enjoy watching my own reactions after a long time. So yeah, I do enjoy it, but there are some things that scare me enough that I hate it. I used to be an AMD guy until about 4 years ago, and then I went Intel and I haven't looked back. The weekends, I like to do all my little projects, so I do a lot of YouTube. And I play games, I read my books, I do like reading. I'm a very slow reader, but I enjoy it. I play bass, I play guitar, I sing. If I have a piano anywhere nearby, I play that. I like to tinkle about on one of those. And also, this might be strange for you, but I like to go bird watching. There's a lot of joy in that, and I know a lot of you will take the piss, but it's what I like to say is it's basically like Pokemon in real life. But instead of catching them, you tick them that you've seen them. So yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Always I say I'd rather drown, because if you're burning to death, it's just going to be the most horrific pain, and it'll burn all your skin off, then it'll burn all your veins and all your muscle and all your tissue and everything. Oh, it's horrible. Just imagine that. And your eyes would dry out and you'd go blind while you're still alive. It would just be horrible. It would take a long time. Drowning, I think, obviously it would be shit, but the first bit, like, it's only crap when you first take the breath of water, I reckon, you know, and your lungs fill with the fluid. That's going to hurt. But if you hold your breath for long enough and force yourself, you'll basically pass out or go into this euphoric state. So all you'll see is all these lights and it'll be calm and peaceful. That's what I think anyway. So suffocation I think is better than burning. Yeah, drowning, please. Well, if you're going to call me an English asshole, then I'm not going to accept you. Lol. But no, seriously, I don't accept friend requests on Facebook. Facebook is for me and my actual friends. If you want to follow me on my Facebook page, just here. Or even on my Twitter page, just here. Probably Amnesia would be really bad, but I think Nightmare House 2 would be worse, because you never know when you turn round. There could be something just there, or you could be walking along and then something will pop up. Yes, is the short answer. It's very easy for me to do those videos, and you know, they're quite fun for you guys to watch, so I will. I've got Grave Encounters coming very soon, which looks quite scary, so I'll do that. Hotel 66, yes. SCP-087-B, yes. Due on the Grudge, yes. Fear 3, Maybe. I've heard some good things, I've heard some bad things. I might just play a couple of levels, because I heard the store level is scary and I've heard the suburbs level is scary. If you know of any other scary levels, please tell me and I'll do them. Yes. Yes, I have. I would love to, like I said before, I would love to do one of those. I think it would be fantastic. So if anyone has... if anyone would like to ask them on my behalf, then go for it. Otherwise, I'm not asking them, I'm scared. No. Minecraft I love. World of Warcraft, Ulduar was one of the best, if not the best instance ever created. WoW was my favourite game for a while. Half-Life 2 and Banjo-Kazooie, I don't know if any of you remember that on the Nintendo 64. Banjo-Kazooie was, and still is, one of my favourite games of all time. It's just spot on, so good. Yes, I have. After Amnesia, I had several nightmares. Nightmare House 2 gave me nightmares, Fear gave me nightmares, and when I played Doom 3 back in the day, that gave me nightmares as well. That sounds so scary. But yeah, maybe. I haven't got any footage yet, but I'll have to film some more and then play it. So, yeah. Maybe. Well, she says she'll try and get me back at some point when I least expect it, so you never know. If she ever gets me and has the camera in her hand, I'll put it up on YouTube and you'll see. Yes, that's something, lots of people have said that they quite liked it when Linda was playing with me. Lots of people also said that they didn't like it. So I want to carry on doing stuff by myself, mostly. But I will watch scary films with Linda. And there's a game that I got called Scratches, the director's cut, which I think would be good for us to play together. I might do some reviews occasionally, but I think just so many other people do reviews that it's not something special. What I do is a bit more unique. I've played Doom 3 most of the way through. I got bored. Yeah, it was really scary. I'm not going to play it again for YouTube because I've already played it and it's so old and it's annoying, but yeah, I have played it and it was good. One of them would be where, in Nightmare House 2, when I was playing through, or when I was watching my brother play it through the first time, years ago, the bit where you're walking along that corridor and then it keeps on getting shorter and shorter each time you turn round until you're just in a box, and then you're like, well, where do I go? And then you look up and she's there going, that was probably the scariest, one of the scariest things. It's such a shame that I watched that before playing it with Linda because I remembered that bit and that was terrifying. Being chased in Amnesia was pretty horrific as well. I didn't enjoy that. Okay, interesting question. Apart from the band, my main job, my 9 to 5 full-time job, I work at a company called Breast Cancer Care, and I work as the editorial assistant there. But it's great fun. I love the charity, and I love working there. So there you go. Okay, yeah, no, fair enough. People say that. Some of my friends say that as well. Dead Space, for example, I played the first episode in September, then I didn't play it again until about January or something like that. So that was a big gap. But I play it maybe once a week, maybe less, and that's only for like an hour at a time. If I'm filming it for YouTube, it takes so much longer because I can't just whiz through it. No, I'm not 23, I'm 24, motherfucker. No, in my first Fear video I was 18. No, I was 19 by that point, I think. I've only played the school level and the demo of Fear 2, so no, I haven't played anything else, but I will, and I'll record it. Dear Lol, you have touched my life and others' lives in so many ways with your stoicism, your wit and your general courage and bravery. Lol Hammond, I think, will be with us forevermore, and I wish him, may he rest in peace, quite frankly. Poor old Lol Hammond, I should really hold a memorial service for him at some point, because he's worth it, he is worth it. Okay, the last time I'm ever going to say this, Mac and Mesh are my only inspiration for making these videos. Scared, mostly. It's kind of like, there's a bit of adrenaline, you know, and my heart rate's going, and it's exciting, but very, very scared. What the hell kind of question is that? No, I haven't accepted ponies into my life. If I buy it from a supermarket, I get the fridge chocolate fudge brownie milkshakes. They are to die for. So good. I do like anime, but I find it difficult to watch. I find it quite hard to sit down and watch a whole series because they quite often make so little sense. Elfen Lied, which was really strange, but I really enjoyed that. The music in that was superb. Paranoia Agent, I quite enjoyed. It was fucked up, but it was great. I want to start watching Death Note, and what's that one where they play games? Oh, Dot Hack. I want to watch that. Movies. I love anime movies. All of the Studio Ghibli ones. Spirited Away, obviously, is the best. No, I don't. I promise you I don't overreact to make you laugh. None of my reactions are overreactions. It's all completely genuine, in the moment reactions. And if you don't believe it, you can fuck off. No, I haven't, actually. I don't know what it is, but I might watch it and maybe film myself watching it. That'd be quite fun. Yes, I will play Cry of Fear. Yes, I will play Dead Space 2, but Dead Space 2 will have to wait a while, and I've already got my next game lined up in my mind that I'm going to play, and it's not Cry of Fear, but I will play Cry of Fear. My IQ, oh god, I mean there are so many different tests that you can do. I think last time I took an IQ test it was about 115 or 120, 118, something like that. You know, it's about that. So yay, above average, woo! Yes, I do. Linda's actually my mother. We met on the moon over 3,000 years ago when I was trying to buy a tank top for my pet rat, and she came up and she said, "Oh, hi son, how you doing?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, great." And here we are 3,000 years later, still going strong, so it's good stuff. Hi mum. Ah, good question. I am exactly 6 feet tall. And if you're living in Europe and you work in centimetres, I'm 183 centimetres tall-ish. Now that's a really interesting one. I love anything to do with language and etymology and grammar and pronunciation, translation, everything. So that's really interesting. I've never noticed myself calling her Linda. Oh, there you go, Linda. Yeah, Linda. Just in Britain, yeah, I guess, if it ends with an A, oh, I want some salsa on my chips. Salsa. Linda. Yeah, no, you're right, it's very strange. I currently live in an area called Finsbury Park in North London. If any of you live anywhere near North London or Finsbury Park, see if you see me and give me a wave. I don't have an email address for fans, no. I might have one in future. I've got plans for the future, especially if I get this partnership. But anyway, that's by the by. If you want to contact me or anything for now, go to my Facebook page. The reason for the change of clothes and the sweat and the hair and everything is because I've just gone and played squash. Yeah, great. Back on with the questions then. Three very different questions there. I went to a grammar school, yes. For those of you who don't know what a grammar school is, when you're about 11 or 12 years old, you take a test. If you pass that test, you can go into a grammar school. If you don't pass the test, you don't go into the grammar school. And a grammar school is just like a slightly more selective, usually better curriculum school. So, yeah. My shoe size is UK size 11 or 12. Big feet. No, I don't have children. That's probably a bad idea at this point in life. Okay, my first ever main character was a druid. I levelled her to 60 back in vanilla, and that was fun. Then I got bored, so I played a warlock, a gnome warlock, all the way through to 60 and raided with it for ages into Blackrock, what's it called? Blackwing Lair, sorry, Molten Core, Zul'Gurub, AQ, etc, etc. Then I left WoW for ages, came back, made a new account, and I mainly stayed on my priest, which I got to level 80 and 85, and I raided at level 80 for ages with it, and at level 70 as well. Mostly holy priest, there you go. That's my my life. I've also got an 85 paladin and an 85 hunter, so that gives you an idea how much I played WoW. Yes. Yes, I will. To protect them from the world? I don't think there are real monsters, not the ones like, "Rawr, I'm gonna eat your brains," kind of thing. If you mean monsters as in people like paedophiles and rapists and bankers, no, if you mean that kind of thing, then I don't know. Probably because when kids say, "Oh, I'm scared of monsters," they mean the big oogie boogie things. So that's probably why parents don't tell kids that. I mean, if you believe that there are actually monsters, please feel free to comment. No, I don't. I don't. When I get genuinely scared, swearing, yes, it's sort of like, it doesn't really make me calm down, it gets me more worked up, but it's a release. So instead of sort of succumbing to the fear, I just sort of scream at it and shout at it, and it sometimes goes away, or, you know, makes me deal with it better, I guess. Ha! It depends what's your life like. If your life's really boring, then no. Offer me an amount of money and I will commentate your life for you. Oh, well, that's all the questions. Great. So, you're a real Storpy fan if you've stayed for this. Oh, got it. I've been talking for about an hour now, so we'll see how much I cut out. But yeah, true fans, keep up the good work. Wish me luck for partnership, and yeah, look forward to the next videos. Cheers very much, guys. Bye bye.